Hey guys, first off, I want to apologize for this video being a day late. It was a day late because we had a snowstorm here where I am in Virginia, so the YouTube thing just wasn't uploading my video, and I tried several times, and the closest I ever got was like 80%, and then it completely stalled and paused out. So, first off, my name is Kayla. I'm your Friday spot. It's nice to meet all of you guys. A little bit about myself. I'm 22. I'm a student. I'm a writer. I like to make jewelry, and I'm an avid LGBT activist. Another thing, I have another channel, and the ladies who started this channel were nice enough to actually take a look at my videos and offer me a spot. So for that, I say thanks again. I'm really excited to be a part of this. Moving on, our topic for this week is our coming out story. I have a part 1 and a part 2 of my coming out story on my personal channel, which I'll put the link in the bottom bar. For today, I'm going to give you the short version of that because in essence, I feel like I came out 3 times. I feel like I came out to my mom and my sister first. I feel like I came out to my entire school and the general population of friends and acquaintances that I knew, and then I felt like I came out to the rest of my family. So when I first realized that I was a lesbian, it's not because I met a girl, it's not because I fell in love, it's not because I just randomly kissed somebody. It was something that happened over a long time span, and I mean, there were signs. I think everybody can say that. You might not be attracted to guys as much. You might find yourself gravitating more towards LGBT media and things of that such. That's kind of what happened to me. What happened was one of my friends was actually kind of persecuting somebody who was bisexual because they kissed a girl. She kissed a girl full on in class. So I kind of stood up for this person, and that sort of made the wheels in my head turn. It made me wonder why I was so concerned about this person that I didn't know. So over time I started realizing that I was overly impassioned about it and lashed out at my friend for lashing out at a bisexual because I felt a personal connection to it, and that's when I started to realize that I was a lesbian. This happened at the end of sophomore year. I didn't actually come out to my mom and sister until I want to say right before junior year of high school started. And I don't have like this explosive coming out story. My story was very simple. What happened was I think my mom and sister were maybe slightly disappointed. When I say slightly, very little. I think my mom was worried about having grandkids later, and then she realized that was something that I could still do, whether I was gay or not. So the harder part came, I want to say my following year of high school, when I marched in the GSA parade for homecoming. And for those of you who don't know, GSA stands for Gay Straight Alliance. And I'm that type of person to where I don't really broadcast. At the time, I didn't broadcast that I was gay. I still don't, but I wear a lot more pride stuff now. But going back, because I'm digressing, if you asked me if I was gay back then, I would be honest and tell you, but nobody really knew unless they were a personal friend of mine or really close to me. So when I marched in the GSA parade, everybody was like, oh shit, because I wore the gay colors. Like, I wore it with pride, and people kept asking me during it, are you the gay or are you the straight part? And I'm like, I'm gay, I'm a lesbian. And after that, I was bullied and beat up a lot until my mom threatened to get the school board involved if the principal didn't do anything about it. So that was taken care of. But it was hard. It's hard going from being that person that everybody gets along with, even though you're quiet and you do your work, to that person who was whispered about behind their back, to that person who was glared at. It's honestly, for me, the stares that people give you are worse than the cruel words, because you don't know what they're thinking in their head, but they're looking at you with hate, and they don't even know you, but they think that you're this disgusting thing. And it was really hard for me to get over that. The third time I came out to the rest of my family, and here's how that happened. So my freshman year of college, a friend that I had known since high school, we got close, and we ended up deciding that we were gonna try to date. So I changed my status on Facebook. and a lot of my family are on Facebook. So they found out about it, and my uncle particularly, who I was close to at the time, saw it, and he was like, who is this person that you're supposedly in a relationship with? Who's I don't want to say her name, but yeah, we'll just call her L. Who is L? And I told him the truth. I'm like, I like her. I think I'm starting to fall in love with her, and this is my girlfriend. He kind of blew up. He posted a bunch of Bible verses on my walls, sent them in my messages. It was kind of a big shitstorm, and it caused a lot of trouble. And my whole family ended up finding out, and for a long time it was really hard. Aside from my mom and my sister, everybody else was really vocal about how they didn't like it. And then I had some of my family who I honestly think it's worse to be silent about it than it is to be vocal about it, because if you vocally tell me you don't support my lifestyle, at least I know where you stand. I don't like it when people are kind of fake and they pretend like they're okay with it. They give you weird stares and you are treated like a pariah. And I felt like for a long time that's how I was treated by my family. Now it's a lot better. There are still people who don't agree with it, but they're a lot more respectful about it. And my uncle and me, who initially posted all this stuff on my wall, we're close again. We talk and we were able to squash our differences, which I really like. Alright guys, normally my videos are edited and they look all beautiful and spiffy and great, but because I wanted to get this up as soon as possible, I'm not going to edit it. The next one will be beautiful and wonderful. I just want to say I look forward to getting to know all of you and talking to all of you about various issues. I also look forward to getting to know all the girls on the channel. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I will see you next Friday for sure this time, because we don't have any more snowstorms on the radar. Bye guys.